bewildered. Is that bewildered is the right word?
All right
Or
now, go on with the
disheveled?
vocabulary, honey.
I may
Wait,
not be using it in the right term. Honey, I don't want to show too much of Mr. Robert's skin. Honey, wait a minute.
wait,
Let me wrap
did
her
she say
up.
Mr.?
Yeah.
Wait, did
Because,
we
honey,
say
all the
Mr.
chance.
Robert
Hold
skin?
on. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Wait, let's do our
We
meditation
had to get
again.
into a zen before we start. I don't know what these words mean, so I hope I ain't saying nothing non-spiritual. Nam yo ho renge kyo.
This girl making up stuff.
That was from the Tina Turner movie, girl.
It sure was.
I know, but I'm making fun of her that I don't think those the words.
Oh, that is the word. If I don't know nothing else, I know it was Nam yo ho renge kyo
Oh,
with a lot with a little less hood, but that's what
with
it
less,
was.
you
Yeah.
gotta put some slang in it. I understand.
Nam yo ho renge kyo,
I need to move
Yes,
over some.
and the little roll of the tongue too.
let's
Now I'm
do
gonna go
it.
back and listen to that movie just to get that little part.
Like that.
Are you guys are you guys on public? I just want to make sure. And Damon, can you
Oh, let
share
me
our
check. Let me
thread?
check
If
Twitter.
you can
Yes.
either go to Talk Miami or Shonda or my page and share it,
I'm about to do it
because
right
we
now.
are about to. We are already live.
It
First of
is
all,
Monday night again.
okay, how do y'all feel about this whole time? I was so thrown off this morning. How do y'all feel about this time change? Oh my God.
I don't
I
like
don't
it.
know. I like it because my days run out. So I now I feel like I have a little
You know
time.
what?
I always run out of time with stuff, so I like it. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
Well, I just know. Well, you know what? When I left this morning, it was daylight, so that was a little bit better. Because before it was like when I left in the morning, it was dark, and when I come home, it's dark. So I'm kind of like thrown off a little bit.
I don't. Oh, the live is working on Twitter.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we are
honey,
now on
we
Twitter.
have a
Talk
new
Miami
audience.
Show. Yes.
We have a new audience, honey. So if y'all are on Twitter, make sure you follow us as well. And everybody who is
Yes.
listening right now, wait a minute, y'all. It's already 8:02 and we're already up to 16 viewers already.
What?
Because you know,
Hey,
usually they
people.
what?
Let's see who
Usually
on
they
here.
take their time coming in, but I guess you know what? This time change. I guess everybody settled.
My baby
Hold
mama
on.
on here. Hey, Katrina.
Hold
Baby
on. I'm trying to
mama.
share. I'm trying to share. My people say they don't see it.
Woo.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's hold on. Start the
Hold
press.
on.
While you do that, let me speak to Hey, Ma.
Yeah,
Hi,
call
Miss
people in.
What
Gloria.
I do? Somebody's on my page. Actually, they have my login. So how do I let them
You
see
should,
it?
if you go to Talk Miami page or either Shonda's page or my page, you'll see
And
the
just hit
live
send. And
and
just
just
hit
hit
send.
share. Just hit
Hmm.
share.
Okay, I did that.
But he
Hold
shared
on.
it earlier. They should be able to see it from your page. Or
All
they
Okay.
can go to
right.
YouTube. Let
Well,
me check your page,
definitely,
Damon. Y'all give
Sean.
us a second while we take care of some housekeeping stuff.
Yes.
Absolutely. But what I will do for
You
those who
see
are
it?
logging on, oh my
Oh.
God, Shonda, we are already up to 21 people at 8 o'clock, girl.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all
You
come
got
on
it.
in,
Because
come
we
on
are coming from the
in.
corner
Oh,
tonight.
you went
That's
to
why.
YouTube.
Yes,
Oh,
honey.
they said she had to go to YouTube.
Oh,
TK for
that's
real?
fine. Yeah, you can go to
Okay, that's
YouTube
fine.
and
Okay, then
Facebook.
so you can see it.
All
All right,
right.
bye.
But
All
Damon, I
right.
don't see it on your page. You didn't
I
share
don't
the
see it
right
on my
one.
page neither. So how
On
Okay,
do
so I do
Facebook.
see
So
it.
go to Facebook?
Go to Talk Miami's homepage or Shonda's homepage,
I
right?
did, yeah. Okay.
And
No,
you
it's
hit
on there. It's
share.
on your page. It's on your page.
Okay. Una, there's our faithful Una. Una is in the building.
Damon, I see it on your page. They had to go down a little bit, but I see
They
it.
they gotta go
Oh my
down?
God.
Yeah, I see it
Yeah.
on your page.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so let's say
guys,
hello to
bear with
everyone.
us. We just want to make sure we do some housekeeping, like Shonda said. Shonda, let's go ahead and tell everyone about Cindy and Diva B.
Well, I was when I got ready, but since
Oh,
you gonna
well,
say
let
it
me
right
shut
now.
up. She is the host,
I mean,
so
I
I'm gonna
am
shut
hosting
up.
tonight. I just
I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna just go in the back. I'm gonna just go in the back.
y'all don't know. TK is such a boss. I'm not gonna call her bossy. She's such a boss. So sometimes she just has to boss, and that's fine. I love her for that. She keeps me in check because she helped me get ready for the night. So I ain't gonna talk about her too bad. So
Exactly.
tonight, everyone, we are missing Cindy. Cindy has a Disney princess thing tonight, right?
He has a rehearsal
She
all
has a
day.
rehearsal tonight, and then our lovely and wonderful Diva B is not feeling well. He's under the weather, so
Oh,
make sure you all go
oh,
on his page and send him some love and let him know we're thinking about him, and we're hoping he's
yeah.
doing better. So, but we have our wonderful friend of the show, co-host, Mr. Damon Thomas.
Woo!
I need some
Thank
back
you.
applause.
Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yay!
Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Much love to
So,
you. Y'all know
thank
that.
you so much. Like, I literally called him today, like just to get on and
Yes.
help us out.
Yes.
This was not even planned. It was just like, listen, I need you, and of course, he's always willing and ready to help. So we appreciate you. He has his own talk show called Men of Courage, but he'll tell you about that later on. But he's also here to talk to us a little bit about mental health, since this is Movember, which is Men's Mental Health Month. So he's going to talk to us a little bit about mental health as well with men.
Is
So
is is this the month that the men's supposed to like either not shave or shave?
it's a whole
And
bunch of stuff. They had some men not having sex, and
wait a
so I don't know
minute.
what
Oh
man
no,
they
we
talking
ain't.
about.
I ain't doing that. Now look. Now we can do the shaving part. Now the other part, I know.
The other part is a no nonsense. We're not doing
I
that.
saw a whole
Okay.
bunch of stuff. I saw, well, they play too much because this ain't going down to Robert's household, honey. I don't care what month that is.
Ryan said it's no
Not over here.
shave November. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan. No shade.
Mr. Roberts
Okay.
has to shave, and Mr. Roberts has to handle business.
Yes. Look, the audience wants to know how was my birthday, and I'm just gonna turn it
Oh
on.
Lord.
That- I'm not talking to you. I'm not
I
talking to
love
you.
I love you, TK. I was just messing with you. I'm sorry.
No, that was funny. I was backstage cracking up. You see how she do me, everybody? You
Oh,
see?
OTK, you know I'm very aware of it. You already know.
Oh Lord, that was funny. My poor friend. Go ahead, friend. Let them know how your birthday was.
Wow. First of all, I just want to, I am just truly, truly just blessed. I just want to just even, I always, for each year, I just hope everyone understands how
Extra.
grateful.
Oh.
You know what? I did not use that word. How grateful we should be when God allows us to see another year around the sun, because a lot of people did not make it. And especially with what we're going through in this world, I am just truly, I have a attitude of gratitude. So I had a great time. Like you guys, Sunday I had my brunch and then I went out. I always save that special night, which was my actual birthday. My husband took me out, and it was just, if I had to use the word perfect, I would say perfect. So thank you everybody
Oh.
for all the wishes.
I saw the pictures.
Yes. Thank you.
Well,
Hey,
congratulations. We are glad you had a wonderful birthday. You deserve to be celebrated. We love you. You are so sweet and so loving. So you
thank
deserve your
you.
own national holiday, honey. So
I
I'm
just hope
glad
y'all.
you
I
got a
hope y'all
chance to
realize I'm gonna
celebrate.
celebrate the whole month. I do.
Oh,
Okay. Thank you.
and you
Okay.
supposed
But
to.
your birthday
Uh-uh,
start early in the month. That's not fair.
uh-uh. Whole month. Thank you.
Jeez.
Shanda, I did the
It's,
same thing. Dr. Shanda,
it's
I did the
only
same
the
whole
8th.
whole month
So
October. I did the same thing.
I did too. So I can't talk.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Shonda, did you see the message from Una? She wanted us
Yes.
to acknowledge something.
Yes, I saw it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I really am. Mm, mm.
So before we get started, I'm going to share this comment from Miss Una. Can I please shine a light on the McDonough three, who 61 years ago this Sunday became the first people to desegregate
Mm-hmm.
elementary schools. Honey, these glasses foggy in the southern states at just 6 years. Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
That is awesome. Thank you so
Wow.
much for sharing that information with us, Una. That's gonna make some of us Google because so I can know what you're talking about. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is to be celebrated as well. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Miss Janice Pitts. I see you saying hello. Good evening. I think we spoke to Mama Gloria already. Travis, we don't want to know about her birthday no more. Um,
Y'all see how she You see what I
Dr.
had to do
Shanda
with all this,
Roberts.
you know?
So, and Una did say she's glad you had a nice day. I am too. So
Oh,
let's go ahead and get this party started tonight. We are going to have one serious topic. I mean, they're both serious, but we may have a little fun with the second one. But the first topic, I want to talk about former NFL player Henry Ruggs. He was in a deadly car accident. He caused a deadly car accident this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and share the video so then we can come back to that. Hold on.
We have new surveillance footage you will only see on Channel 8, capturing the intense speed Henry Ruggs was driving just moments before that deadly crash. 8 News Now reporter Victoria Saha joined us live from where that crash happened that killed the 23-year-old woman and her dog. Victoria?
The memorial for Tina Tintor is growing, as you can see here, but those who tried to save her are still healing from those traumatic moments. And today we take a look at how strangers did their very best to rescue her. This is video 8 News Now obtained from the Vizcaya apartments near the scene of the crash. This is what driving at 156 miles per hour looks like. You can see just how fast Henry Ruggs was going based on the speed of the other cars around him. This very same complex is where Alexander Hart works as security for the night. Police reports show he saw Ruggs' car drive by the complex just as you see in this surveillance video. Moments later, he heard the crash and got in his security car. He tells police as soon as he got on scene, he noticed Ruggs laying on the road, then heard screams coming from Tina Tintor's Toyota RAV4. He jumped right into action to pull Tintor out of her RAV4 as it burst into flames. But the smoke and heat from the flames was too intense. His security company says Hart was declining on-camera interviews, but says he suffered something very traumatic and is angered by the details of this crash. Another witness, Tony Rodriguez, happened to be driving by. He stopped and grabbed Tintor to try to pull her out, but she was stuck. He also was overcome by the smoke and heat from the fire and had to back away. As fire officials responded, they found Tintor and her dog dead. Ruggs is facing charges of DUI resulting in death and reckless driving resulting in death. The district attorney says he could face even more charges for his girlfriend's injury and a gun that was in the car. As for now, I had a chance to talk to many people who stopped by the memorial, and they are all angry because this tragedy could have been prevented. Reporting near Rainbow and Spring Valley, Victoria Saha, live, local, now.
wow.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Wow.
There's so many, and I want to say there are so many different thoughts I had, so many angles that I was coming from on this, right? Because I was thinking as the parent of Miss Tina Tintor, rest in peace to the young lady, um, and her dog. Her and her dog died in the car. It's tragic. And if what they're saying is true, they heard her screams from inside the car, and they couldn't get to her without being overcome by the smoke. So I was thinking, Lord, if that was my child, of course I would be mortified. I would be upset. I would be angry, everything. And then I thought about what if that was my child driving? What if that was my young child at 22 years old driving drunk? He was drunk, um, and he was going excessively fast, not just fast. He was going 156 miles per hour, and I believe that's a Camaro he has. Either a Camaro
Mm.
or Corvette, something with a C, something fast with a C. I think it's a
Chevrolet Corvette.
Corvette,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
it was going extremely fast. He was drunk. It was not only him in his car; it was him and his girlfriend in the car. And from my understanding, she had some serious injuries as well. And I was sitting here thinking, like, so let me go back a little bit again. Why my thoughts were like that. So I'm on Twitter, and a lot of times, and on Twitter is a whole nother world. People are like super cruel and super just, cancel you, you done whatever. So my question I posed was cancel. So we know about cancel culture. You do something wrong, you're done for life. And my question was, did they get it right this time? Only because on Twitter, they're starting to. I saw someone call him a thug. This is someone who does journalism or something. He said Ruggs is a thug for driving drunk. I don't know what one has to do with the other. So, and I'm sitting here thinking that is it that he's a black athlete? Is that why you calling him a thug? Um, because yes, he was wrong. He shouldn't have been drinking and driving. He shouldn't have been speeding. But I don't understand what thug has to do with that. And a lot of people were saying that he was saying that he was a thug because he really wants to say the other word starting with the N, but he can't. So a
Mm,
lot of times they associate black people, especially black men, as being thugs when they do something wrong or what we deem as society as wrong. And so that's why I was asking regarding cancel culture. Did they get it right this time? Should this young man be canceled?
whew,
Should he get prison time? Should he get prison time for life? Should his career be over? Should he not play for the NFL anymore? I mean, of course, if he goes to prison for a long time, he'll be too old for NFL. But there's so many questions that I had in my mind because, again, as Tina Tinter's parents and family and loved ones, we would want the book thrown at him. But
mm.
what would you do if you were Henry Ruggs' parents? How would you feel? Any one of y'all could take that because I've been through these emotions all week.
TK.
Damon.
It,
Well,
it,
Shonda, we talked about this earlier today, and at first, my first emotion was anger, because here is a life that was taken,
Mm-hmm.
and then the first thing I thought of was unnecessarily, right?
mm,
But then Shonda s- put a spin on it and was like, "Well, TK, what if he was your son?" And I didn't even think about that. Here
Mm-hmm.
are two families that actually lost both people. Yes, one is still living, but of course, his consequences is that he may be put away and go to, jail for the rest of his life. So they lost him and they lost her. So there is no win-win situation here.
right.
So do I understand both sides? Yes. But then again, I'm gonna be honest, and this is just me being honest. I don't know any other way. Even if it was my son, Shonda,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dr. Shonda, there are consequences for. There are sometimes that we do mistakes unintentionally, and
Mm-hmm.
then there are things that we just know is a risk. And I'm sorry,
Mm-hmm.
going 165 miles per hour with your girlfriend in the car, that means there's a liability that you even have someone else in the car with you. You don't
Right.
care about that person and
Exactly.
yourself enough.
Yeah.
It's, life is about choices, right? And we have to stop and think about the choices that we make because it affects other people.
Exactly.
And
You're
the
right.
fact that he's in the NFL and he knows better. We all grew up with dare in our school system saying don't drink and drive or do drugs. He knows better. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, guys. He
No, and no
knows.
apologies. It's true. And as Ryan said, the NFL has a lift service in place for their players to prevent drunk driving accidents where they pick them up free in a limousine. To hear that he didn't use this service is just a shame. It is because one thing I can say, they will make sure that these players are doing what they need to do. Because at the end of the day, those players are their business.
Yeah.
They need them on the field. So they're gonna make sure you got a ride home. They're gonna make sure if you need mental health, whatever you're gonna get that. They're gonna make sure whatever you need in order to be yourself and to get back on that field, they're gonna do. So for him to carelessly get into a car and drive drunk and drive drunk speeding
Yes.
and then take someone else's life who's minding their business, going on about their day, was careless. And as a parent, it would break my heart, but you would have to serve the consequences.
Hmm.
There's nothing. I've always tell my kids, I'm going to do that. Nobody to come tell me because I'm taking you down to the police station. I'm not going to help you evade the police when you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong. You're wrong. Because I know as parents, we've told our children, don't drink and drive.
Right.
We've told our children, don't do whatever it is, that's going to cause you or someone else harm or jail time or whatever it is. We do that as parents. So if you decide to go and do that on top of us telling you not to,
Hmm.
then You got to serve the consequences. We had
Right.
to serve them. I'm
Right.
gonna say one more comment, and then I'm gonna come to you, Damon. Katrina said he should absolutely have to go to prison and pay the consequences for his actions, but that should have nothing to do with the color of his skin. Some people are just plain ignorant calling him a thug. You're
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
and that was an argument with other people. Like if he was, a white athlete, would that be a
Hmm.
white person? Period. Would you call him a thug? Why does one have to do with the other? And that's
Why does
when
color play
right, and
an
that's
issue?
when
Right.
things start getting mixed up, and you start losing focus of the conversation. And the conversation is, he should go to prison for a vehicular homicide, but now you're going to make it something racist.
Hmm.
One has nothing to do with the other. So let's keep the conversation where it's supposed to be. But that's what the conversation was on Twitter. They were going back and forth about the racist things, and now it's coming off of the victim that was hurt, and it come off of the person who did the
Right.
accident, and now it's on a race problem, and that's a whole nother situation. Go ahead, Damon. I gotta plug in my laptop, y'all. Excuse me.
Yeah.
and it's this is so disheartening on so many levels. The first thing I thought about when I and I'm gonna do this real quick. Like Shanda said, and I had chimed in where he was driving his Toyota Tuesday morning while allegedly driving 156 miles per hour
Wow.
before the crash with a blood alcohol level nearly double the legal limit.
He knows
My
better.
This is my thing. It has nothing to do with let's take out the football player. Let's take out his status. At the end of the day, this is a human being.
Mm.
It could have been one of our kids. It could have been one of our parents. I have zero tolerance for it.
Mm.
Anybody know what I do in my Men of Courage program? I help young men who go through substance abuse. And my thing is this. When I read this story over and over, it was like this to me. Not only did you get in your car drunk,
Mm.
but 156 miles per hour? Are you kidding me?
Hmm.
You
I'm
killed
scared to go over
you killed
90.
Tina and you killed her animal. And I'm
Yeah.
like, how in the world is no excuse for it? And that's my thing. And I want to evade from the blood alcohol level in every state. It varies from every state. I don't even
Right.
care. Right is
Exactly.
right, wrong is
Wrong is
wrong.
wrong.
At the end of the day, he got in his vehicle under the influence and he killed
Hmm.
lives. It's
Yes,
unacceptable. I'm sorry. It's unacceptable.
it's unacceptable.
It's
It
It's
is. It's
unacceptable.
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 Hmm.
Well,
Um, it's been said that he crashed 4 rental cars within
Hmm.
his first year of playing. Wow, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
oh
Wow.
wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And I know that they did say some more charges were brought against him
Hmm.
because there was also a gun in the car.
Yes.
Um,
And
so
he's gonna be liable for his girlfriend's life.
Right.
yes,
Right.
yes. So there's a lot that people are just gonna have to learn from him because he gonna have to do the time. He gonna serve the consequences because, and that's another thing. A lot of times, um, people get in trouble and other people cover it up.
Hmm.
So then the people who get into trouble, they tend to do it again and again and
Right.
again because it keeps getting covered up. They're not serving consequences for these problems. They're not getting help for these problems. They're getting slaps on the wrist, and they're able to keep going on. And this time, no one can save him from
Yeah.
his problems. Who else? Who knows what else he's done? I know
Right.
I was told that he never had a record. Just because you don't have a record doesn't just mean you didn't get caught. Because Lord knows,
Come
if
on
y'all
now.
knew my business, I'd be under the jailhouse. So just because you didn't get caught doesn't mean you didn't do it.
And
Right.
then
Honey,
because your status, it doesn't make you any
exactly.
different from anyone else. You
You're
you did
human.
it. You have to deal with the consequences. And I go back to this when I deal with my men from Men Encourage as well with the substance abuse. It's like you have a responsibility.
Come on now.
Mhm.
You have a responsibility.
As an NFL player, you're representing an organization.
Exactly.
Yes. They
And
have
when you
roll
leave your
calls and all
home,
type of stuff.
not only an NFL player, if you're not an NFL player, you
Hmm.
leave your home, police officer, a judge, a doctor, whatever the case may be. Me, entrepreneur, I'm leaving my house. I have a responsibility and duty to my people, my
Yeah.
team, my family. I
Absolutely.
cannot go out of here and do what this young man did. I can't.
Right.
That's not who I am. Because
Mm-hmm.
I hear, oh, Shonda, oh, it's on Miami Talk. Oh, TK, you hear this about
Yeah,
Damon?
yeah,
It's going to be talked about.
yes.
Yeah.
So we have a responsibility, we have a duty, and we need to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Shonda, I would love to bring up your second question about cancel culture, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mhm.
I
Mm-hmm.
did see on, I believe it was, and I think I shared it in the chat. It was on Instagram that another, and I forgot. Oh my God, I should have did my research. There was someone else. I don't know this gentleman, but he tweeted that putting him in jail is not going to solve the problem. We
So
need
what?
to we need to be there for him. In other words, he needs a hug or therapy right now. So that's my question to you guys that I would love to hear from you in the audience as well. Do you think jail time is the right answer? Like Damon, especially from a mental health component, putting people in jail, does that solve the problem?
It does not. It does not. It
But
does
that don't
not.
mean that
But
doesn't
that
mean
don't
they
mean
don't have
only
to
that don't
go.
mean I'm supposed to be there neither.
Mm,
I'm a firm believer that people need to serve their time. I'm a firm believer that if we can alleviate the time, or if they do time and combination of therapy, I'm all for it, and that's what we do. But no, you out here doing this crime, you're going to jail.
you're gonna do the time.
You can still do therapy in jail.
Yeah.
Mm,
That don't give you ranks to get out and say, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna do therapy instead of. No, we're not doing that. You don't
Mm-hmm.
kill somebody. Oh, I'm going to therapy. Oh no, that's not good
Uh-uh.
enough for me. My
right.
program. Nah, we're not doing that. Everybody be doing it. Oh, I killed somebody. I'm going to mini courage for the program. Nah,
Exactly.
we're not doing that.
Exactly.
We're not doing that. Nah.
How do
Exactly.
you feel about that, Shonda?
No, I mean I feel people should go to jail and do the time. I mean there are
Mhm.
things if that's the case, then like David said, nobody will go to jail. The jails will be empty.
Right.
And if I could just, make an excuse for thumping somebody upside the head and knocking and them falling and dying because I hit them, I could say, oh well, you know, I'm gonna go to therapy because I just had a moment. I snapped.
Right.
No, it doesn't work like that. You still have to do the time. Now, granted, I don't know because this can go far because I know that there are some people who claim mental insanity.
Right.
But even then, they don't go. They may not go to jail, but they go to some type of a treatment center or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like jail. They still got to serve their time. But this definitely is not the case.
That case.
And people saying that he should not go to jail. Would you be saying that if he wasn't your favorite player on the Raiders team?
Would you
You
be
know what I
saying
mean?
that if that was
Would
your daughter who was killed?
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So why are we thinking that he should not? Because he is someone of on this platform and someone who's a celebrity and someone who plays football.
Hmm.
They have too many things in place for them to make sure they are not doing anything they shouldn't. It's even more reason why he should be held accountable because there's too much help for you in that organization for you to get behind the wheel and drive
Right.
drunk.
Yeah.
And even his girlfriend, I don't know if she was drunk, but you ain't driving me anywhere drunk. When you get them
Right.
keys,
That part.
you're
Yeah.
not driving me anywhere drunk. And
And
I don't
allegedly,
know. Don't want to don't want to
right. Don't want to
don't
put it
want
out
to
there.
judge her for because I don't know what her state was or how she is with him. But you ain't driving me anywhere drunk.
Yes.
And
Would you agree with that,
allegedly,
Damon?
I'm gonna say this allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, allegedly, we don't know if this was her first time driving with him in this situation. But I'm gonna tell you something. If I'm your mate, if I'm your
Hmm.
significant other, I'm gonna know your pattern to a degree when it comes to that.
Right.
And I'm
Yeah.
not getting in the car
Yeah.
with you. I'm not getting in
Right.
the
Right.
car.
Right.
Uber. No.
We can
First of
call
all,
Uber.
I'm
Yep.
done. I'm
Call
done.
Uber.
Right. I'm done.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's like, people just need and when you hang with even when you hang with a group of friends and you hang with a certain group, I have my crew, who we hang with. Honestly, it's not even a spoken thing. When I'm with my crew and we sipping on something, one of us is always sober, just by nature.
Yeah.
Because we know as women, we have to watch each other's back.
Thank
There's
you.
never a thing that we say, okay, you don't get drunk and you don't get drunk. We don't do that. We just know. We watch each other. We
Yep.
see who's had 1 or 2 cups and the other one just doesn't drink anymore because somebody got to have the right sense of mind
That's
to
right.
not drink. And even
Yeah.
as women, we are more vulnerable when we're drinking because
Mm.
Yes.
men do stuff. So somebody has to be in their right state of mind. So that goes back to what Damon was saying. When you with your spouse or your significant other, you know y'all's limit. You
Yes.
know what someone can tolerate or how much they're going to tolerate, and if they don't, what's going to happen after that.
I'm not gonna lie
I
with you.
Absolutely.
I can't operate a vehicle. I'm not too old to drink anyway. I sip for a little bit and then my head start hurting. I can't even do it anymore.
Listen,
I just got too old for that. I can't.
I,
Right,
I
I,
feel
Shonda.
like
I
a hangover after one drink. I just can't
Dr.
do it.
Shonda got you.
absolutely. I love what Sarah said. She
Hmm.
said someone has to be responsible, even to the person who's not drinking. Like even after we left my brunch, and we all know what we do with brunch with unlimited mimosas, that part. But we know our limit. And then on top of that, Shonda, what did I do? I check every person. Let me know that you made it home safely.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Shonda, did I not text you? Was like you
Mm-hmm.
home? I checked with every person. Diva B, did you make it home? I checked with
Right.
every person. And
Yeah.
that's we all have some responsibility for
Right.
each other.
Right.
Absolutely.
We went to Elijah's game Saturday, and I didn't see it, but I was having a conversation with other people, and I heard someone took someone's keys because he was too drunk.
That's
She didn't
right.
know him, but she took
That's
his
right.
keys. You're not leaving here drunk.
That's
I don't know
right.
what happened after that, but
I'll pay for your
that's
Uber.
exactly, that's
Mhm.
responsibility because that people cannot you cannot I cannot watch somebody be drunk and walk out and go to their car because you can kill me on the
Yeah.
road. I was
Right.
listen back in my younger days, honey. I could turn it back, and I went to
It's gonna be in the book, y'all.
Oh
It's
yeah.
gonna be in the
Oh
book,
yeah.
y'all.
Y'all remember she said that on this show?
listen. I went to Applebee's with friends, and they was like, "Oh, you're not driving home." They took my
That's right.
keys. Let me
That's
tell
right.
you, my drunk self did. Went to the car and broke the key in the car anyway, in the lock.
Ain't
But
going
they
nowhere.
they weren't letting me leave anyway. They took my keys, drove me home, knocked on my door, and walked me to my
That's
couch
right.
and laid me down. They said, "Do not let her leave here." And I thank God for that because
That's
I
right.
was going to go because when you're drunk, you're not in your right mind.
You're not in
Right.
your right
Because
mind.
in
Right.
my mind, I could
I
drive
can do
home.
this. I can do
I
this.
can do it. I'm good.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I think back, that's so scary because what if I would have gotten in that car and killed somebody?
Yes.
I'm
And
not a
it
bad
changed
person.
your
I
life.
made a bad mistake. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
Good
that
point,
mistake
Dr.
could take
Shonda.
somebody's
Good
life.
point. Good
You know?
point. You're not a bad person, but wrong decisions at that
Yes.
time.
At that
Yes.
time.
Yes.
Because in
Yeah.
my mind, Damon, I thought I could drive.
Right.
Hmm.
In my mind, I got this. I'm not drunk, stumbling,
Yeah.
falling
Hmm.
over, can't
Hmm.
speak English, and looking like a fool and telling
Right.
them and got mad at them because they want to drive me home. But I
I
woke
don't
up the
care if you
next day
yell at me.
and I
I
thanked
listen.
them.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't care what she say to me, Damon. I fuss her out. I don't care.
I woke
Okay.
up and I thanked them for
Yeah.
making sure I woke up on my God, how did I got here? That's
Yeah.
how bad it was. I
Yeah.
shouldn't have been driving. And
Yeah.
I thank God that they cared about me enough to make
That's right.
sure that I got home safe. And I mean they walked me in the house. Lay your behind down and don't get
Right.
back up to the morning.
It's
Yeah.
not worth it.
You need to be accountable for your friends that way. You have to make sure
That's
your
right.
friends are okay.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Well,
Great. Great.
And
Great.
good point, TK, which you said earlier. You was like, I text everybody, and that's what
Yeah.
needs to be happen. If and I'm the same way. If I'm having an event
Mm-hmm.
and we are having alcohol, I do the same thing because at the end of the day, yes, we are grown, but my conscience,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna let anyone leave there anyway. Like they
Mm-hmm.
didn't let you leave there, Dr. Shonda.
That's right.
You
right,
know what I mean? I'm not going to
right.
allow that. And anyone who know Damon Thomas, I'm not that dude. So I get it.
Yeah. No, we all it's so true. We just all should be responsible for each other. We're all good friends. To me, that's a good friend.
Right.
You can,
Mhm.
like Sarah said, Shonda, you can yell at me later, but you'll thank me later. How about that?
Right.
And
Right.
it's
And
true.
right. And the thing about it is not his friend's responsibility when they left that
Mm,
club or wherever they were at.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I wish someone was there besides the girlfriend to say, bro, you're not leaving here.
yes.
I
Yeah.
But
wish, you know,
but you know what, Damon, I was gonna say, you're right. But for them to not say something Maybe they're used to seeing him do it.
Right. True. True.
Maybe
True.
Well,
they're
True.
used.
someone say he had what 4 accidents prior to
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
So
maybe
Yeah.
they're used to
you
seeing
know,
him do it. Sometimes
Yeah.
when, and then not that that's good. That means someone should have stepped in a long time ago. Hey man,
Right.
right,
you need to
right,
stop drinking when you go. Just take a Uber to the club and take a Uber back home.
absolutely.
I don't understand. Excuse me. Why people have to feel like they have to drive them. And then he was speeding. I don't know. We could go
156
on.
miles per hour.
We could go on this topic
Man.
I'm
all night.
scared to
It's just
go over the speeding limit.
What?
Like,
right,
Let me
you
tell you
right.
know,
something. Uber all
And
day
we
long. Let's go
breaking
Uber
and
on the
holding
phone.
on.
Let's go Uber on the phone. I don't have no
Right.
issues
absolutely.
with that. I'll get my car in the morning.
There you go. It's worth
Exactly.
it.
You
Yeah.
know,
Exactly. Well, I just wanted to we're gonna make sure we keep
in
Miss
prayer.
Tina
Yes.
Tinter and family in
In prayer.
prayer. I
Yes.
know it's
Absolutely.
hard. I know that this is difficult for them. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. But we need to talk to our kids and even our young adults who think we have never been on this earth before and they know everything. We don't know anything. Talk to them too. They're listening. They'll hear it. As much as
Absolutely.
we had talked to them and they don't, you think they're not listening, they're listening. They're paying attention. We just have to pray that they apply what we teach them.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So we are going to move on. Damon, you ready? I'm gonna go to my second topic.
Go to
Let's
your
see how
second
far we
topic.
do.
Then we go
Okay.
on to minute courage. Go
Well,
on, get it.
we're gonna go to our second topic since we already on the roll. Social media and relationships.
Ooh.
Chat. This is let me
Let me
find
take a
the little
drink.
talk sheet. Hold on. I had my
TK,
screen
TK.
up so I could talk about it. I can't find it now. You know, ain't nothing but the devil. You know, you blame everything on the devil.
Yes, and we blame this whole day. If only you guys knew what was going on behind the scenes. I swear, we always
Oh
say it's the
Lord.
devil, and then when
Okay,
it's
so
something good happen, won't he do it?
TK, right.
right, won't he do
Won't he do
it?
it? It's the God.
Social media and relationships. How many of y'all do this at the dinner table, at
No,
lunch,
ma'am.
out to
Mm-mm,
dinner? How was your day? Good and yours. Ain't nobody looked up at each other.
mm-mm.
Awful.
Ain't nobody said nothing to each other. You looking in your phone having a conversation. Well, I have some statistics for you. Here's what couples really think of social media. 68% of respondents confirmed that social media has impacted their relationship in some way. 61% of respondents reported looking through their partner's social media DMs or
Ooh,
into
ooh.
accounts their partner
Wow.
follows.
Be
Chat.
sliding in the
Red flag,
DMs.
red
Be
flag.
sliding. Don't be sliding
61%.
over here.
53% of respondents chose Facebook as their preferred social media platform for communicating with their partner. I thought that was weird.
First of
So
all, why
let
y'all
me
ain't
put
communicating to each
let,
other? I'm gonna
let,
be quiet. I'm gonna just be
okay.
quiet.
Right, because we're gonna get let's start at 68%. We're gonna work our way down, TK.
Okay, okay, okay.
Look, I can't wait to get to the 61%. I got a problem
Okay,
with that.
right.
Woo.
68% of respondents confirmed that social media has impacted their relationship in some way. So, impacted, what does that look like? I'm glad you asked. So,
Mhm.
impacted could mean it can lead to jealousy. Excessive social media use is linked to couples fighting more. Social media might make daily life seem interesting. It can distract you from spending quality time with your partner. It can lead to body image issues. It can affect our mental health. It can make us more narcissistic.
Mm.
Child, I'm just
Oh.
trying to figure out where to go. So I've had so many conversations with people over the years before I even talked Miami. And one thing that I hear all the time is social media ruins relationships. Social media doesn't ruin relationships. Acting single on it does.
Ooh, ooh,
Mm.
ooh, ooh,
I'm
ooh.
gonna go there. I'm
That
gonna go
part.
there.
Ooh, go
That
ahead,
part.
Shanda.
I'm
That's a
gonna go
good one.
that part right there. So if social media ruins your relationship already had a
I
problem.
was gonna say it wasn't secure to begin with.
It wasn't secure to begin with. Now,
Hmm.
there are people who don't know how to behave on social media, but those people don't know how to behave in person either because you just don't become somebody different on social media. That is your true self, and you're just acting it out in this virtual world, hoping people will just um write it off as it's just social media.
Hmm.
I have seen men who I know who are in relationships liking booty pictures, liking pictures of women half naked. Why you can't just like with your eyes? And I got
Not
my hand
even
on my hip.
like, but even
Why
post
why you
other
can't just
women.
like with your why you gotta make it known that you like the picture? Whose attention you trying to get? The girl whose picture it is? I need somebody to answer my question because I got my hand on my hip.
I mean, vice versa. Why women can't
You're right.
stop looking at
What you're
DIC,
right.
DICK pictures?
Look,
Why they can't look at the booty,
men
the
in gray
muscles?
sweatpants.
Why
You're
they
right.
can't degrade? Yeah, why they can't do that? It works both ways. You
But,
know,
but that's what I'm saying. Look with your eyes. You don't have to like the picture. And I
Okay,
feel
can
that
I
caused a
challenge
lot of
y'all?
problems.
Can I
yeah,
Huh?
challenge
go on,
both of you?
TK. Go on, TK.
I want to
Go,
challenge both of you because
don't
that's
challenge
a.
me.
I'm gonna challenge you because let's keep it real tonight. We always say we're gonna keep it real, right? So that we're gonna keep it real, right?
I'm gonna drink to
What's the,
that.
when somebody posts a picture, that is what social media is supposed to do. We're supposed to like it, love it, and those all. So why is it that because someone posted a picture in their bikini that it's not okay to like it? If not, how I'm challenging you, Dr. Shonda, if it was you, why is it okay with me being the same sex to be like, yes, ma'am, yes, boo? But why? Because a guy can't give you a compliment, and it's not
TK
even a
Owens. TK
compliment. He's
Owens.
just
TK
saying,
Owens.
She said, "Look, TK." She said, "TK
I'm gonna be
Owens."
honest. What is
No,
wrong
I'm gonna
with
answer
that?
you.
Okay, go ahead.
You could like. Okay, first of all,
Okay.
let
Now,
me
if you
just. If I
comment
wa-
on that's a different story, but liking is okay. Come on now.
okay. You could like my picture if I
Mhm,
put if okay. So, because it's a different way. If I do put a picture on in a bikini or whatever, half naked,
mhm,
I'm
mhm.
doing it for likes. I guess I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
you are.
You
But
are
but
right.
if you like my picture, I don't mind. But Farrah Owens better not like my picture.
But what is
No, you
wrong
can't do
with
that,
that?
Dr. Shonda.
No, but
I
what's
know.
It
wrong
doesn't.
I'm
with
just
that? Thank
saying.
you, Damon.
You can't
What
do
is
that.
wrong with that?
If you show it, you showing it. It's
Thank
you
you.
ain't sharing it. You ain't
Thank
sharing it to all
you.
the. You ain't sharing
See,
it to this
thank
level of
you.
people.
Because I think that will cause a problem in TK and
No,
Farrah's.
it
That's what I'm
won't.
saying.
Because
The
TK,
relationship.
No.
listen, TK know that Farrah Owens come home to her every night. There is no, he knows Shonda, and I'm okay. He's like, that's my girl. If he saw a picture of you and he like it, I'm not gonna be like, oh, why you like Shonda's picture?
Of
Like,
course not. You won't, because we
right.
cool. That's what I'm saying. We won't. But I'm saying a lot of the conversations I've had with
But is
people
that
like
an
regarding
insecurity on the person's behalf? I'm gonna
it.
keep it real. I'm just
No,
throwing.
it could be. But what I'm saying is that because when we
Now, if
talk
he would
about
have, okay, go ahead.
when we talk about relationships and we're talking about social media causing a problem in the relationship, that
Okay.
was one of the topics that came up.
Mhm.
Now, however them people feel in the relationship ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
Or I don't know what's going on. But I know that when people are liking pictures, let's say men or women, whoever it may be, a lot of times that other person in the relationship has a problem with their spouse or significant other liking those pictures. That I don't know if they feel that it's insecurity in their relationship. It could be other reasons why they don't like it. Maybe that person has had a history of cheating before. And maybe if they see that person liking the picture, that may trigger them into thinking they're going to cheat again. You never know, what the
The
problem
reason
is.
why, yeah.
Right. But that has been the conversation like when I've had with people that, that was one of the things, liking pictures, whatever the case may be.
Yeah. I'll
Who
be
knows?
honest and speak from me and Damon. I would love to hear from you. Like, I don't get upset if Pharaoh liked the picture, but now if Pharaoh go in somebody comments
That's
and
a
be
different
like,
story, right, TK?
baby, I see you, and no, now wait a minute
But
We got
now.
a problem,
TK,
right,
So
TK?
but TK, Damon, that like can lead to a comment. If he
no, I
likes,
don't look
hold
at it
on,
like
hold
that,
on,
Shonda.
hold on, sis.
Okay.
That like can make her comment to him because
I
now
think
you're
I
letting
think
her know.
sliding in your DMs
That's
do.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. If
But that's
she
it.
sees it, if you're giving her attention or him attention, whoever, and that maybe let's say she liked him or her,
So
and
Shonda,
she
you
sees
don't
that.
have
Can
guy
you let me
friends
finish
on your
my? No, I don't got guy friends. I
you
don't have
don't
no
have
guy
guy
Ooh,
friends
friends.
this
that like
heated.
your
Damon is
This
my
picture.
only
heated.
guy friend. Damon and Diva B is my only guy. I don't have guy friends, honey. Don't be trying to start no problem in my marriage.
No,
I
I'm
have
just
no guy
asking.
friends. Damon and Diva B are my guy friends. The
Hey,
only
I didn't,
friends I have.
y'all
And
don't
unless
see
my
anybody
sister
feeling
to
me.
it.
Like, okay,
Can I finish what I was gonna say?
okay.
Don't be coming. Don't let Mr. Roberts come on here and stop my guy. I don't have no guy friends. Keep that over there in the owner's house. Oh yeah.
You trying to
Damon
tell me out of them
and Diva B
5,000
is
followers
my
you
guy
have,
friend.
499 are women?
Wait, let me tell you something. I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? Okay, so what I was saying is, what if, let's say she liked him, whatever. He likes the picture. That may make her think, well, he's liking my picture. Maybe let me holler at him in the DM. Not saying that what happened. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking. And that to me making her think. I'm just assuming that make her think that he likes her by liking the picture.
I want to hear.
I'm not talking about a friend of I'm not talking about regular people. You know, me and you and people that we're close to. We know who won't, you know what I'm saying? Step out of line or whatever the case may be. But some people, honestly, I've heard women say, "Oh, girl, he liked my picture. Her man liked my picture." They take that as them liking them. And it could be just simply you look nice in that dress. You look nice in them pants. But some people honestly take stuff so far to feel that, child, they marriage ain't all that. Her husband liking my pictures over here. Girl, he just liked the picture. But that's what I'm saying. What some people will take that as is something else instead of just a like. I get what you're saying. Yeah. But people will take it as a like. What you about to say, Damon Chapter? TK trying to start a problem. I've been married 20 years. Don't come over here with that foolishness.
No, and I can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
And I get it both ways. My thing is this: in a relationship, marriage, whatever the case may be, you have to know your lane. You have to know genuinely when someone is flirting with you, when someone is DMing you, when you're liking their stuff. You got to keep that out of your household because social media has caused a problem in homes. It's proven fact. So one of my biggest things is, if you're in a relationship and you're married or you have a significant other, leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Right.
Because it's gonna cause some problems in the relationship. Because they're gonna feel it. Oh, I didn't DM her. I DM him. Oh, it's okay. No, you gotta stop that right now. I'm married.
That's right.
Leave it alone. You gotta stop it right there.
Nip it in the bud quickly.
Nip it in the bud.
You have to, because people get out of line real fast.
Quick.
I don't know about. I don't really have it. Well, I had a issue on TikTok. Somebody, not TikTok, Facebook. Somebody messaged me something off the wall. I remember telling my husband about it. We laughed about it, and I think I responded and said, "Yeah, you can ask my husband," something like that. People will get out of line, and if you give them that door, open that door, they will take it and they will come and keep at you and nip that in the bud. It's a bunch of weirdos on TikTok, and because I have my business now, I have my TikTok, and I follow back whoever follows me. And then you'll have people in your message, my hey beautiful, hey pretty, block. Block.
That's
answering you. You don't got time for that.
The same thing happened to me, Shanda.
And for your safety and my sanity, I'm gonna block you. I ain't got time for that.
Right. And I just seen a comment that just came across. I don't know who it just came across about the like and the love part.
Hey, Lisa.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I have loved pictures from females. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I try not to love pictures of married women.
Gotcha.
You love my pictures.
But me and you and the chef, we gotta understand it though. We gotta understand it. We good. But anyone outside, I don't know who this individual is. She just said something about liking and loving. And I like a lot of pictures. But my thing is, if I don't really know you, I'm not going to love your picture and know you in a relationship. TK, I've never disrespected you. Shanda, I never disrespected you. Never. I'm not that dude. And I think that needs to be the formula across the board. You got to be very careful of who you're following, who your people are, and what you put out there. That's the whole thing in a nutshell.
There you go.
Well, let's go to the next topic because we're going to run out of time. I want to get to this 61%.
All right, go ahead.
61% of respondents reported looking through their partner's social media DMs or into accounts their partner follows. Who did that? You part of that 61%?
Go ahead, TK.
Listen, wait. What? Who's sliding?
You part of that 61%?
Who TK or me?
Look at Damon.
Let me tell y'all something right now. I'm not gonna be with anybody. I gotta be checking phones and social
But
media.
listen, that's
I don't want
true.
to do. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not
I'm not
doing it.
doing it.
No.
Bye. We're
Now
not doing this.
I will say. Let me see.
Oh, she got to sip, y'all.
Dr. Shanda said, "Let me sit."
Now, honestly, let me. All jokes aside.
Good point, Katrina.
All jokes aside, I have never had any reason to check.
Come on.
But I have checked. But not to be
Whoa,
checking.
whoa. Back up. You
Wait,
had
but not
no
to be
reason
checking.
to check, but you did check. So
But
wait
let
a
me
minute.
tell
That
you
doesn't
why
make
I
sense.
checked. Let me just tell you why I checked. I didn't really. I don't think I don't call it checking. Let's change the terminology. Because
Either we looked or we didn't. Either we looked.
We're gonna keep it real.
Either we
Shonda.
looked or
We're
we
gonna
didn't,
keep
Dr.
it real
Shonda.
tonight, right? We're gonna keep it real.
Well, I didn't look to look. I think because my husband's not really social media savvy or tech savvy, so he'll usually ask me to fix something or help him with something. And, my finger may just slide to the little messages.
Oh no.
But it's just to make sure he's okay over there in this area. If I'm fixing something for him and I happen to look, I'm not looking for anything.
Got you. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? It's not that I'm like, let me go over here and
Got you.
look and pay attention.
I got
Y'all
you.
don't know Gigi just walked by and gave me a one look. Gigi, stop my business. That's what you do.
Gigi, tell the truth.
DJ, get your mama.
Look, she walked by like this.
Right.
So if I'm helping him do something and I just happen to glance, I'm not going to look. But I will say, even after doing all that, I've always been like, I thank God that I don't have that problem. I thank God I don't have to in 21. Wait, we've been together 20 years now. In 20 years, I've never, ever, let me knock on wood and thank Jesus and everything.
Thank you,
I've never had a phone number, a text, a weird phone call, nothing that ever made me say, what's going on? What you doing? Ever. And I thank God for that. So even when I do see stuff, I be like laughing because, girl, what did you do? Really? So I've never had to do that, and I thank God. But like I said, the times I've had to be in his inbox and help him with something, I've never seen anything, you know what I'm saying, out of the ordinary, and I just thank God for that. I've never had that problem. So I've never had no.
That's a blessing.
It's a comfort.
That's a blessing.
It's a comfort.
That's a comfort.
Because my last relationship, that was a problem.
Right.
So, and I thank God for that sense of comfort and that security that we have with each other, that we don't have to worry about hiding our phones and turning them off, and I have to deal with that. And I think
so.
God,
Do you guys
I
put locks on your phones?
My best friend.
You guys are both married. Do you guys put locks on your phones?
Yeah, I have locks on my phone. However, he knows my password.
Oh, TK!
Exactly.
So I have nothing to hide. You get what I'm saying?
Well, my fingerprint is inside George's phone, honey. So I just push my finger in there.
George,
but you know what? George don't know my password, but he'll never ask either. Not that he don't even grab my phone ring. He be like, "Hey, your phone ringing." That's just him. He just don't ask. He don't look. I'm sure he knows it because our passwords are probably the same. But he's never asked or looked into that. But I have his because I'm always fixing something in his phone. You know
That's to be trust. That's to be trust.
I agree with Ryan, and I wanted to say this. It has to be trust.
In communication.
Trust has to be.
Yes.
Trust will have you not thinking that way, and it goes back to either insecure. Is the relationship secure or not? That's truly what it boils down to. I do like that 1% about that. What drives me crazy is if we go out to dinner, you always on your phone.
Yeah,
I got a problem with that.
Yeah, we make sure that we put our phones up. You know what I mean? We try to, unless it's like a phone call. Like we went out to lunch today, and I was getting orders as we were there. So I respond to my orders and I put it back. But other than that, if it's not something that I need to respond to,
right,
we don't respond to it because we try to spend time as much as we can and get off our phones. But and then the restaurants ain't made it easy because now everything you got to scan the menu, so you got to have your phone in your hand. Something else comes through, and I was laughing there. I said they're gonna make sure you be on your phone at these restaurants because now they don't give you menus anymore. But I was going to talk about this too. Sarah said, I know a few couples, both are on Facebook. They are not friends. I don't understand this. I was gonna mention that.
What do y'all think about that? As married women, how do y'all feel about it? As married women, do you feel as though you should be friends on social media with your husbands? How do
But
y'all
why
feel about that?
not? Why not?
Why not? I
Okay,
totally
okay.
agree. However, somebody may want to protect, and I'm gonna be honest. Some people may just want to protect their
From
relationship.
what? From what? From
Exactly
what?
what we talking about.
Right.
Because
Okay, and I'm and yeah, yeah, and I,
based on the person's perception. Just because if you like that girl's picture, if Pharaoh liked the picture, and if I was insecure, I'd be like, "Oh my god, you liked her picture!" Like maybe he wants to stay. There's maybe, like you said, maybe there's reasons why people are the way they are. I guess.
But you know what, TK? And if that was the case, and this is a whole nother relationship topic, we probably could talk about
Yeah,
this another show. But if you're in a relationship and you're doing something your spouse doesn't like, or
I know
significant
that's
other
right.
doesn't like, and
Come
you
on now,
want to make sure you're not offending them, then don't do it.
don't do
It's
it.
simple.
I
There's
completely agree with you.
compromise. There is compromise. It may be minute to you, but it's a
Mhm.
big deal to him. Then don't do
Mhm.
it.
Right.
It may be something. Look at Damon. What?
no, no. My biggest thing is this. I agree with you guys.
Oh, okay, you got your
Um,
finger on your forehead. I thought you were gonna say
I've been
something.
married twice, and my
Mhm.
thing is, when I was married the first time, it wasn't about social media. Social media wasn't even out the first time I was married.
Mhm.
So the
Okay.
second time I was married, it was about she shared a lot of stuff. And it's like, why you don't share our stuff? I do. Anyone who know Damon Thomas, I'm not
Mhm.
a social media person.
Right.
So my thing is, I don't have to prove anything to you or the word that we're together. We're together.
Right.
I don't
Right.
Right,
gotta post stuff that you post enough.
right,
Yeah.
So that's
right.
my thing. But I'm a firm believer in that what's in the dark is gonna come to the light. I've
Regardless.
never believed in checking
Exactly.
phones. I never believed in
Exactly.
later on when social media came into play. I never believed in check. I'm not doing that. I don't want to be
I'm
with
not doing it.
anyone that I gotta be checking. I gotta be worrying about, oh, you supposed to be to work at 9, and guess what? You ain't there at 9. I'm not following you on my car. I'm not for what? We're
And I
That
not
means
doing
there's
this.
understand.
no trust.
There's no trust, and that's what we talk about in my mini courage program. But go
And
ahead.
I think that's why those couples are not friends on social media.
Mm-hmm.
It's trust, it's insecurities, it's a lot. But then that means y'all need to go fix your relationship. Social media ain't cause it. That means y'all have a
Ooh,
problem already. I'm
come on,
telling you, I
Tia.
know people who live together in the house together and they're not friends on social media. I don't
That's kind of
understand.
odd, but
That's
to each his
odd.
own.
And
To
it's
each
not
his
just
own.
one couple. I've known several couples. And I understand why. What is the problem? Y'all look at each other and lay down and wake up together every day.
Mhm.
Why can't you be friends on what's on social media that I can't see unless you're hiding something?
Right.
Now y'all need to go sit at the therapist's couch because something's
Right.
going on besides social media
Right.
that y'all can't be friends on social media. And I know people have said things like, because I post, about my husband. All day. Everybody know who George
Mhm.
Roberts is.
We know the
That's my
chef. We
best
know the
friend.
chef. That's
Yeah,
your
Yes, we
best
first of
know the
friend.
all,
chef,
We know.
honey.
Look, ain't nothing coming in between you and the chef, and
Listen,
ain't nothing coming between TK and her
listen,
husband. Is a
listen.
given
right.
fact. And this
Exactly.
is
And
this is what I love about you guys. You guys have a strong foundation about your relationship, and this is what it is. You're not
Mhm.
breaking it. We're not going
Right.
to slip in no
exactly.
DMs. This is what it is.
Right.
That's why I love you two guys.
Right.
Oh, we love you too. And
And I
that and this
and Shonda, I had to learn like you because men's, especially, I'm so nice. I always get TK, you're too nice, and Pharaoh even mentioned that to me because guys would slide in my DM or either comment on my picture that I post and be like beautiful, and I always felt a need to respond to say thank you, but thank you to someone may think that I'm throwing them the rod.
Yep.
And then here they
Mhm.
go, and I was like, all I said was thank you, block, delete. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I'm I'm being, I don't know if that's being too nice or they really taking it for more than what it is.
so you don't say thank you when they say
I
it
I
anymore?
did, but when they come, I do say thank you, but when they come back and be like, oh, so
Oh yeah,
I
block
didn't
delete.
ask for all
Yeah.
that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. After that
But see
second
that's
one, you
After
need
that
to cut
second
it
one,
off. You need to cut it off.
right.
that's it.
But see, that's what I'm saying about the likes as well. And I get it. It's a simple like, it's a simple whatever.
Mhm.
But some people will take it too far. I
Yes.
can't remember, something happened a while ago on social media. Somebody said something to George, or I don't remember what it was. Honey, he checked her before I could.
Come on
I,
now.
and he got her right on together
Come
and
on
blocked
now.
and deleted her. Honey, we're not playing them
We're
games.
not playing them games.
Right.
Because
Right.
but if you give people an inch, they will take a mile.
Yeah.
And it's just people just they will push you to see how far you can go. And because your relationship is on social media, because you and your spouse are doing it. They want to be the one that say, see that their marriage ain't all that. Their
Mm-hmm.
relationship is not. People are evil in this world.
And
If
then
you allow them to, because it's still up to you now to be the one that causes the interference in your marriage. If you allow them to come into your relationship, then you're the problem as well. But there are people who are looking to show and prove that your relationship is not what it is.
Right.
right, and you can accept when you start accepting friends, and you start, and someone just commented. I don't know if it was Katrina, but she commented. Somebody just commented saying you should allow your spouse to be on your social media. Katrina,
To be
you should be
proud.
proud to be talk about your. And I agree. I agree with that. But let me tell you
Mhm.
something. That don't stop a person who likes you, feel you're beautiful, feel you're handsome. That doesn't matter to people on social media no more. They
Right.
don't care. It's up to you to decide. You know what? We're not going
Right.
to do this.
Right.
We're not going to do
Right.
this.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, y'all, because honey, it's
Let's
9
move
o'clock
on. Let's
already,
move
And I
on.
was
guys.
gonna
I
say
can't
these are some
believe it.
great topics tonight, Shonda.
Thank you, honey.
An hour went by that quick.
It went
It
by. I
did.
just realized it's 9 o'clock.
With
So
no
this
break.
the last one, we already probably touched on and read it one more time. 53% of respondents chose Facebook as their preferred social media platform for communicating with their. What that mean, Mr. Damon? What that mean?
look at TK,
Please
TK,
explain.
I don't
TK.
understand.
Please explain
They
because
don't
I
have
don't
nothing else
understand
better
that
than
one.
goddamn do, and using social media
Who,
as their
y'all
outlet.
done made Damon cuss.
And now y'all done shot,
Damon,
you know, on us. That's
what
what it
does that
is. They have
mean?
nothing else to do. They're using social media as their platform, as their outlet to go to different avenues to do what they need to do. That's what it's all about.
That makes
That's what that
no.
percentage is.
And how much
And that's
percentage
sad.
was it?
What if we didn't 53?
53%.
What if we didn't have social media? Then the hell what? Then
That's what's
where
wrong.
would people be if we didn't have social media? Go ahead,
That
TK.
was
You burning up back
mind-boggling.
there.
You know the ones that I love, and this I promise you it bothers me, guys, and you guys are gonna know what I'm talking about. You could tell when a relationship had a fight. You could tell the next week they right back together, and
Listen,
because
yes,
they putting memes on there. Oh, men ain't shit, or men ain't all of that.
right,
And the next thing you know, oh, I'm booed up vacation. Like,
right.
wait a minute, y'all was just fussing last week.
But you know what? Either your husband or your brother-in-law asked me one time, "Do y'all ever fight?" Hell yeah. There be sometimes I've been on probably told George about himself and then posted I love him because I do love him. But guess who won't know when I'm mad at him?
That's right.
Y'all.
Don't social
Ain't none of
media.
y'all
Social
business that
media.
I'm mad at him.
I do
Ain't none
not
of y'all
know.
business. I ain't spoke to him about 2 days. Ain't none of y'all business. I divorced him in my head. It's not y'all business. So if I get on social media and say I love my husband after divorcing him in my head, that's my business. I ain't gonna tell you when we going through stuff.
Did
I
she
ain't
say
gotta let y'all know
divorce?
we mad at each
You
other.
got
I ain't gotta
divorced,
let you know
George.
that
Right.
I'm hungry. He ain't feed me. I ain't
Right.
gotta let y'all know that.
Well, we
I
know
put
that's a
it
lie because we see
and
all
I
the damn
put it
pictures.
out
Y'all
there.
eat good.
Damon, I put it out there. George, your wife called me today because you ain't fixed her no lunch.
I did.
Hey,
And
hey, Dr. Shanda, that's why you was calling me today, ordering them damn eggs and
no,
stuff.
not today. Today I ate. That was the
You ate
other day
that
I
shit?
called her. And she
TK, she
tried to
said
have
today
George's
she.
side. I appreciate that. TK, you always have my side,
I'm
okay?
like, George, I mean, really, you got her so spoiled, but I love it
You
though.
spoiled.
She's
I
But I
spoiled.
am.
love y'all. Y'all are awesome.
I
Both of
am.
you guys. I never met your husband, TK, but I know he's
Yes,
wonderful. I heard a lot about him.
yes,
Dr. Sean, I mean, I know Chef, he's good. This is what it's all about.
yeah.
Really.
Mhm.
All right, go ahead.
People always got something to say, and you can't allow. I want to just wrap up social media and relationships. You cannot allow social media or the people in social media to dictate your relationship.
Mm,
You cannot, because if you do, and stop comparing your relationship
to
to
Ooh,
someone
come
others.
on
else's.
now.
Because I'm gonna
Come
tell you,
on.
being a domestic violence advocate,
Come on.
you don't know what go on behind the laptop screen and the phone screen. People are going through, and just because they don't share it, because they don't
That's
have to,
right.
Right.
doesn't mean they're not going through something. People always feel like, oh, I always see posts that, oh, people always share their good stuff. They don't post when it's bad. They don't have to.
That's me. I'm gonna be honest. That's me. I
I'm
would
not
not
gonna
get.
tell you what I'm
I'm
going
right.
through.
I'm not gonna get on
It's
social
not y'all,
media.
it's not their
It's
business.
not their
Right.
business.
Right.
And I just choose to share positivity. I'm not gonna go in there every time me and Pharaoh have a fight and I'm posting him or call him out. I just choose
Right.
not. It's
Thank
my
you.
First of all, it's my profile. I can post what
Right.
I want.
What you want to put right?
That part.
Listen, I
Because
have
once you
seen.
start doing it, here they come.
Here
Here
they
come the
come.
men. Here
They
they
be
come.
looking for a screenshot. Girl, did you see her post?
Mhm.
Girl, did
Right.
you see this? They're gonna be screenshotting and talking about. I have seen couples. I've seen a husband get on social media and cuss his wife out,
Yeah.
stank, left and right,
Yeah.
up and down. And then next week, I love my wife. Almost cuss.
Right. They
You
back
know what?
together.
People
They
just
back together.
you got to just make sure that you use social media what it's for. Do
Yes.
not
Mhm.
allow it to dictate your relationship. Do not um to compare yourself to other people in relationship, whether it's relationships, whether it's life, whether it's business. Do you and network on social media? That's what I love. Social media. I have so many groups that I network
Right.
in. That
Right.
is the most of the time I'm on social media. I'm in my networking groups because I love connecting and doing other things. So, social media relationships, y'all, please stop letting people run y'all life and what
Right.
what y'all gonna do.
Right.
I am going to now move to wait, Damon. Whatever you have for us, give us a little tidbit on men's mental health. But I got a little picture. Hold on. Movember. November is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Men's minds matter. This is a topic we don't talk about. We think men's supposed to have it all together. They're supposed to just get with the program, but men need love too. They need encouragement. They
That's
need
right.
motivation. If you are a man, if you are someone in a relationship with the man, love on your man. Let him know that you appreciate him, and if he needs help, help him get it. But go ahead, Mr. Damon.
Right. And I agree with that. Anybody who know me is the point of this. I don't believe in, and I know we celebrate different months, October for this, November for this, whatever the case may be. But I'm a firm believer. I do this all year round. 365. Shanda, Dr. Shanda Robinson, TK know this. I do this all year round. I provide the therapy that these young men need, young boys from 5 years old, men up to 65 years old. We just start bringing on women over the past year and a half. So
Oh
I
wow.
believe we need to do this ongoing. It's not a month. Don't call me and say, "Oh, we doing this," and that's fine if I want to participate. But I do this 365. More so, November, December, men are struggling. Is like we got to meet these needs for our women, our kids. If you have kids, these are the holidays. If we don't have the funds, if we don't have this, and then you get more men reaching out for therapy, more so for the pandemic over the past
Mm-hmm.
2 years, really. And
Mm-hmm.
over the past year, it's been really off the chain for my men coach program. We get a lot of men who been reaching out because it's been a lot. You home with your mate, as we
Mm-hmm.
know, and is no understanding. You bickering, you're doing more arguing than ever because you're not used to being home for one. But the holiday time is so bad for couples, for men,
Mm-hmm.
for women. And I just want to say that we're here, the Medicare program is here for this more so all year long, but the holidays is so prevalent because
Yes.
a lot of men feel as though they feel short. They can't provide. And I just want to let these men know out here, like at the end of the day, you got to do the best that you can.
Mm-hmm.
Do the best you can. Communicate with your significant other. Let them know what's going on. Don't wait till the last minute and say, baby, it's December 24th. I can't do this.
Not the day before.
Right. Have a conversation. Sean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you. Have a conversation because it's very important. And
Yeah.
a lot of women that have reached out to me through my program, a lot of people feel as though it's been encouraged, but I have a lot of women that reach out too about their significant other. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know my husband was dealing with substance abuse this bad. I didn't know they were dealing with
Wow.
sexual orientation. I didn't know he was sexually molested at 9 years old. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know this stuff. So the Men of Courage platform is women as well. Women support this. The wives call us and they say, I need to talk to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I commend women who stand the test of time for their men because at the end of the day, the facade is way back then, we were raised to do the right thing. Get
Right.
married, raise your kids, build this beautiful home, get these beautiful cars for your mate. We have to get back to the true foundation. Let's do this together. I'm
Yeah.
not wrong if I can't build you this 300, $400 home. I'm not wrong if I can go ahead and buy you this darn BMW top of the line that you want with all the extras. We have to have, and I told guys we have to have a conversation. So that's what it's all about mental health. And that's why a lot of men that come to us, they break down because they can't provide this stuff. Or
Right.
they're in this relationship and some of them can do this, but there's like, it's more to it. And I tell them, after the cars are gone, the house is gone, what do y'all have left? I got millionaires right now that travel the world. Wives at home by themselves. Husband having affairs. So you sitting there taking care of the kids. At the end of the day, when the boats, when the cars and the house is gone, what do you guys have left? You got to build that foundation. I'm about love and communication, and let's make this work. I don't give a damn about the houses and the cars. That come a dime a dozen. And that's the mental health piece. That's why you have so many people committing suicide, because men, they feel as though, oh, they can't do it. Oh, I used to be able to do this. Now I'm not making the money I used to. It's about having a conversation. And I tell these men that come to the program, let's have a conversation with your lady. Baby, this is what's going on. And 9 times out of 10, the significant other has an understanding. What are we going to do about this? I don't get women that be like, oh, nigga, oh, you got to go. Or suck, oh, bye. I got to get me somebody else that's going to provide. No, it's not that. What is our next step? How can we move forward with this?
Right.
So that's the mental health piece that I want to talk about, because men, they go through it. It's all about the facade. I can't provide no more. And then you out there being mischievous. You're doing illegal crap out there.
Come on.
And guess what? It's going to come back to your home, and then your wife going to leave you anyway. So be honest. Be broke or lose your job, but have a conversation with your wife and say, baby, I used to bring this to the table. I can't do it anymore. What can we figure out to do this? Let's do it. So let's not talk about October and November. No, we need to do this 365. 7 days a week. We need to have this conversation. Thank you, guys.
so much.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you guys.
So much.
I love you guys.
And Damon, we always want to bring you back. It's so needed. You and Dr. Venus. We love you guys being a part of our show. So thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys for having me. Diva B, get better.
Yes.
Cindy, get better. I love you guys. I watch you guys every Monday. I have your support. Aww. I can't wait to get there to meet you guys. And I tell people all the time, I deal with a lot of people that I've known for years, but I've never met. But I know the connection, and I love our connection. You guys are always there for me, and vice versa. And that's just how it is. I appreciate you guys for having me.
Oh, thank you so much. Don't make me cry, child.
You know she'll cry in a minute.
I know she'll cry in a minute, but I love it. Better come for me when I get there now.
Listen, cry. Honey, listen. Just tell me when, and the tears coming.
Right. Y'all be cooking. Y'all be cooking. I'm gonna gain 5 pounds when I get there. Look at TK.
So
yes, you see
motivational moments.
You know what I thought about, and I was like, November, of course, is Movember, like you said, with mental health with men, but it's also the month of gratitude. We have so much to be thankful for. Thanksgiving is this month. And I leave you guys with this. I always preach to live a positive life. But if you focus and change your mind, it really truly is a mindset, right? To have an attitude of gratitude. And I wanted to share this, guys, with you. Gratitude can transform common days into Thanksgivings, turn routine jobs into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. It's because it's how you look at it. If you can sit here and complain that you don't have the latest Jordans, but then there are some kids who are walking around don't even have shoes. So it's how we look at it. Are you grateful for what you have instead of worrying about what you don't have? Oh, y'all ain't catch that.
Amen.
Be blessed and thankful for what you have.
Amen.
And not worry about what we don't have. And so I do want, before we call it an end to tonight, because it is the month of being grateful, I want to hear from each one of you. What are you grateful for?
Sure, I'm grateful for these wigs. I ain't gotta do my
You
hair.
you know what? We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. You,
Dr. Shanda, I'm gonna
Damon.
get you later. I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for peace. I'm thankful for the support that I have every single day. My team, I thank them wholeheartedly. I mean, if it wasn't for them, none of this would be possible. I thank them for their hard work every day. Um, and I'm just thankful for God just giving me another chance with my mom that's here in Atlanta with me, who came from
Aw.
Florida, who was very ill. Shonda, you know about that. But I'm
Yeah.
just thankful for that component every day. Things get better. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful
That's
for the men of courage. I'm thankful for the guys and the families that trust us
yes.
with their lives and
Yeah.
bring therapy to them. I thank the schools here in Atlanta. I thank London for allowing us to offer therapy in London as well. So that's my
Wow.
piece and my
Wow.
thankfulness.
Dr. Shonda, besides the wigs, you better
Because you're
not
gonna
say
get them
nails.
anyway.
She gonna say the nails and next.
No, I'm not. The wigs are my best friend. But I am thankful for my family. I love my family. We have a but I feel the strong foundation. I thank you. I am thankful for the love that is in my life. I thank
Mm,
God for my husband. I thank God for my best friend, and I thank God that we're able to show our children what a healthy relationship looks like.
yes. Come
I
on
have
now.
been through hell and back, and Mr. Roberts has his own story. He's been through hell and back as well, and I'm thankful that we are able to learn from each other and grow. But also, like I said, our children can see how to resolve conflict and still be in love and still go on dates. And yesterday we were kissing on the couch. And Gigi said,
Yeah.
"I heard smooching." I said, "First of all, you in our house, and you gonna let me kiss my husband?" So I'm grateful that they can still see that
A
after
loving
20
home.
years, we are still in
Right.
love. We are still dating. We're still, and I thank God for life. I thank God for Queen Crafty. I thank
Yes.
God for giving me the vision for pain the purpose. I thank God for the women that and the men that I have encountered with helping domestic violence victims and survivors. I just think I'm thankful for everything. I'm thankful for you, TK. You
Oh.
came in my life and we took off from there. I thank you for my friends, all of my loves. Sarah, I thank God for Nikki. Sarah's Nikki Child. Sarah, Lynette, Kiki, Terry. I thank God for all of them for being part of Pain the Purpose. My husband, my daughter's being part of Pain the Purpose. I'm just grateful. I'm filled with love, and I just thank God for it.
Good.
That's right. And that's what I want to leave with you guys. I want to leave with the audience is try to remember. You're probably going to think about me and I really want you to think about this.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about you.
Is when listen. You
Dr.
see what I'm saying?
Roberts, I'm
That's
gonna
the
get
devil.
you.
That's the devil. You see what I'm saying? Is that
Wait a
whenever you
minute.
think whenever you think they and I'm not saying that people aren't supposed to argue or be mad. You are
Yeah.
entitled to those feelings, but just sometimes change the moment. Nothing has power but the power you give it.
Mm-hmm.
And so if someone
Come on,
upsets you,
evangelist.
if someone upsets you, don't allow them to upset you. I aggravate people because y'all always see me happy and with a smile. Does TK cry? Yes, I cry. I call Dr. Shonda on
Yes, Lord.
the however, I just won't allow the enemy to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I stay happy, and that's what brings me joy. So try
Yeah.
to change your mindset, and that's what I wanted to leave with you guys from my mouth to your ears.
What are you all
Okay.
thankful for in our comments? I see people leaving what they're thankful
Miss
for.
Katrina, I thank
Let's
her, and Travis, I thank them for their comments.
yes.
It's been wonderful.
Yes.
Yes, please let us know what you're thankful for. We're going to read the comments. We are going to make sure we look at all of them. I want to know what you're thankful for. Let's start this month of being thankful
Yes.
for everything. I'm thankful for our viewers. You all are
Each.
faithful. Let me tell you something. Y'all beat us on here. And I
What?
am
Yes.
thankful for you all. Even though you have watched the show, please go to Spotify and download the show as well. The downloads help us. So please make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram Subscribe to us on YouTube. We're at Top Miami Podcast, Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcast, Google at Talk Miami Talk Show. Please make sure you download. Even if you download it, just download it so that will help our downloads. And you can
Yes.
listen to us again. I know because y'all love us. So listen to us
Absolutely.
again in your car while you're driving. Send it to somebody so they can tune in as well. But we are thankful for you all. We've been doing this since May. Wow. It's almost
Yes.
December.
Faithfully.
Yes, we've been doing this. And listen, we
Faithfully.
almost ain't come on tonight, but we wanted to make sure
That's right.
that we are here for you all because you all are always here for us. And we are so thankful. I
So
thank you
thankful.
all so much. So have a good night.
Appreciate you
see
guys.
this Monday. Damon,
Thank you.
we are going to get you back on here. I don't care if it's once a month or something.
That's
But
right.
we
Thank you.
need your presence on this show.
I appreciate
do.
you guys. Thank you.
Add it up. Okay, alright.
Wait, who
Bye.
is Chi Chi? Chi Chi said, I'm thankful for these pearls of wisdom and homemade tacos. I know
Yes,
that's
Chi
right.
Chi. Taco Tuesday tomorrow. Yes, Chi Chi.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. I don't know who hosts next week, but tune in.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I know it ain't me. I don't got mine out the way for November.
Me too.
I am done for November. So either Cindy or
Or
Diva
Diva
B.
B.
One of them will be hosting next week. So thank y'all. It's 9:20. Wow. Love
Great.
y'all.
Shanda, great conversation tonight. I'm going to just
It
say it in
was.
front of the world.
Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
everybody.
Good night.